Good afternoon and greetings from Bel Air, Maryland. This is your brother Bob. It's good to be back after missing the last two sessions. I want to thank my brother Collins for taking up the conch and moving us forward. Thank you so much. It has been very amazing. I followed all the previous two versions. I had some family obligations. That's why I wasn't here. So it feels good to be back. Thank you, Oliver, as well, for you know always supporting us as usual. Thank everybody that has helped us in the past 2 weeks. I really appreciate it. It's good to be back. Today we have a very exciting panel. As you can see, we have Brother Mike Ellis here, Brother Madi, Brother Chris, and of course Mino. Serge is joining us from Europe, Marcien, and of Engineer Mike from Canada, and my brothers, the OTECH pros, Oliver and Colin. So it's good to be back. Today we have a very exciting topic. Where did it start? What drove our founder, Mr. Ash? That's what I want to examine today. What is his mission and his vision? Why is he doing what he's doing? You know, we know that his mission, or I know at least from my understanding and following him throughout the years, his primary mission, I think, is to leave an impact, to have a remarkable impact on earth while he's here, uplift humanity, to try to help us to uplift humanity, to leave this world a better place than he made it before. And he achieves that through one of the most revolutionary vision that I've ever had, creating this disruptive innovation that gives a chance to everybody who wants to come in and participate in it to succeed, so that he can put more money into your hands and thereby meeting that mission. So today I'm going to leave it open for our big brother Mike Ellis to lead us in, and then we'll proceed, go around. Everybody's going to have a turn, and then we'll come back again and again if we need to. So, brother Mike Ellis, over to you. What drove our founder, Mr. Ash? What is his mission and his vision from your perspective?
Yeah, no, thanks, Bob, and welcome back. By the way, we're glad to see you here. The topic today is a very broad, very long topic, and when we start to think about the vision of Mr. Mufareh, it is massive. But today, I want to focus on where we are and where we're going. We're about ready to go into phase two, and Mr. Mufareh is going to come out and explain how that's going to look, how it's going to be structured, how it's going to affect each and every one of us. And as we go into that, I know really I want to talk to all the people that are here, that are engaged, that are in the business that Mr. Mufareh has put in front of us. But I also want to talk to the new people that are out there that maybe they're coming in and they're looking at it. They understand it's getting very close and it's something they might be interested in. And when we start to think about Mr. Mufareh's vision, first and foremost, he wanted to build something for you and I. He wanted to build something that we could come in and prosper online. We could actually develop an income online over time. Number one, he has developed a company as we go into phase two, and he unrolls what's going to be looking at us in the face. He has developed a company that is a multi-billion-dollar company. This is really important, especially for the new people that are there. If you want something to have longevity, you have to come into the market with strength. And Mr. Mufareh has done that. There are no bullies out there that are going to push us around. There are no individuals that are going to come in and diminish us in any ways and hoping that we will go away. That will not happen. Really important to understand that when we start to talk about longevity. And when we talk about longevity, we have to have longevity in order for you to build wealth online. Simple as that, really is. As simple as that. So he's built, and all of this has to go with surety. Is it going to be there? Am I going to have something to work for not only my generation, but the next generation? All about surety. Mr. Mufareh is building that into the pie. So multi-billion-dollar company, check that off. It's done. The next thing that Mr. Mufareh did, and again, we're talking about the business that you will have going into phase two. The next thing that Mr. Mufareh has done is as Bob talked about, he's developed the products that are superior, best technology in the world. And as these products come out, they will be above market value and they will cost less than anything out there. Why is that important? Again, it's all about longevity. If you have the best thing that's out there, the best technology, the best products, whatever they are, and you have it at a lower price point, people will flock in. And this all has to do with digital transformation. In other words, people coming on using the products that are online to make what they do more efficient. Really, really important, whether it's personal, business, or governments. Everybody wants to do that. So the products of ONPASSIVE, superior, above market value, they cost less, people will flock in. Check that off. It's all about security, guys. Now, when we talk about what is going to happen in your life, what Mr. Mufareh envisioned happening with you as you come into this business and you start to use the business. And I used this with Minnow last night on her webinar. And it's really, really powerful. If you want to know what's going to be happening, and I'll explain it very briefly, but really all you have to do is go look at Mr. DeGarmo's 2 videos he did about a week ago. And the first video was about the structure of what Ash is doing and how marketers use all the tools available online to develop a marketing platform that they can market whatever they're marketing to bring in income. Pretty simple, really is. And what Marty did is he went over all the products, all the tools that all these marketers use to develop that platform to sell what they're selling online and bring in money. And what Mr. Mufareh has done, and again, Marty does a much better job than I'm doing right now. You should run over and look at that video. But what Mr. Mufareh has done is he's taken all these products, he's put it under one umbrella, he's made an automated marketing platform that you and I can use. We come in, we use the automated marketing platform, we put it to work for us. He uses AI, and then he drives traffic through it. Guys, what I've just told you is everything. In other words, Mr. Mufareh pretty much doing everything we need to do to come in and develop an online income. Now, you have to come in, you have to engage, you have to do what Mr. Mufareh wants you to do, and you have to manage your business. It's your business. You have to do that. But he's given us surety that as we come in, there is a way forward because of what he's done, because of the structure of what he's giving us, because the talent he's put together to make all this possible. He's given us surety that there is a way forward for you to come in and develop an income. The next video that Marty did, it was all about the numbers, and the numbers are absolutely phenomenal. If you go and look at that video, Marty shows you how the numbers work from a very, very short term to a very, very long term, from the minimal to the maximum. I think Marty's numbers are spot on. I think they're very, very conservative. I won't talk about the numbers because when I do, I get in trouble, and I'm not going to do that. Marty's done a video there that is absolutely phenomenal. So as we think about what Mr. Mufareh has done, as we think about his vision is all about you, whether you've been here for 6 years or you've been here for a year or two, or you're just coming in. It's all about you. It's all about giving you the ability to move forward, develop an income online, and over time, because of the structure of ONPASSIVE, and it is absolutely fun. And by the way, guys, this is just a little bit of what Mr. Mufareh has done. It's so much bigger than that. Some of these individuals will go over other things, but he's done this for you. You will have the ability to come in and build that income. And the last thing I'll leave, and again, I said this with Minnow yesterday, about 5% of the world knows where they're going. That's it. They know where they're going. I'm here, I want to be here, and they start to work toward here. 5%. Your job is to figure out where you want to go. Mr. Mufareh can't do that for you. Figure it out. Figure out where you want to go with the understanding that Mr. Mufareh is going to bring the platform on to give you the ability to go wherever you want to go. That's a very, very powerful statement. 5% of the people know where they're going. 3% of the people know where they're going and know how they're going to get there. 3%. That's a really, really tight-knit group. You can be part of that group because of what Mr. Mufareh has done. You work on your side, let Mr. Mufareh work on his side, and very shortly he's going to come out, he's going to start to explain phase 2, and he's going to tell us exactly when that's going to happen. and then get ready, because all of us here, I can guarantee everybody here, we are going to rock and roll. We're going to have a ball, guys. I'll hand it back over to you, Bob. Hopefully that starts the conversation.
Exactly, Mike. It really does. Thank you so much, brother Mike. Thank you, thank you. You've said that we are coming into the market with strength, and nobody can push us around. That is one strategy that I think Mr. Ash has built, and that is why he's doing exactly what he's doing, taking the time, making sure the system is as robust as possibly can, so that when he comes into the marketplace, nobody can push us around. Like you say, I agree with you. Build for longevity so that we can build wealth online. That's powerful. Thank you so much, sir. Brother Chris,
Well,
how do you
Mr.
feel? How do you, I just want to get your perspective, looking at what Ash has gone through his entire life. I don't think he had this mission or this vision yesterday or a few years ago. I think it's something that has been with him all through. What do you think? How do you feel about what his mission is, what he wants to impact on earth, or just give us your perspective of things?
Well, Uncle Bob, thank you for having me. Mike Ellis was on. Mike, very good. And I want to thank Joyce Six for showing up today. Our prayers are with you, Joyce, and to the other three beautiful sisters and their handsome guys. Thank you very much. You know, I read this title over and over, The Mission and Vision of Ash Mufareh. It's a good question, Bob. And something, of course, always comes in my mind a little bit different. I'm glad Mike started off because he told you the truth. He was straight to the point. You got to think about every one of us, I think, has some kind of vision in our lifetime of what we want to do. The problem, and it's not a problem. We think about ourselves when we're thinking about a vision. A lot of people, oh, what can I do? How do I become successful or rich? And not a bad thing. But the problem is most people aren't thinking about the world. I have to say with Ash Mufareh, he's thought about the world for over 20 years. Of trying to improve it, make it better, to make it successful, to take anyone that wants it and hand it to them and say, okay, give me 2%, it's all yours. So my life, I've had all kind of visions, and I never took the big steps to get there. Ash has taken humongous steps to get where he put us today. Remember, hear what I said, where he put us today. Not him. It's one thing you'll never hear him say. He never will say, I did this for me. He said he had a dream and he had a vision, but his dream and vision was bigger than most people's. He didn't want to take it all just for him. He shared it with a million people who found out what he was saying, understood what he was saying, and said, wow, this is okay. There's nothing else that's out there that's like this. There's never been. And if you really think about what he's doing, and you notice I said what he's doing and has done, it's crazy to think about. And of course, a lot of people say, oh, wow. Well, I tell people that I know this guy personally. He takes everything to heart, no matter what it is, whether his heart is broken or someone's trying to punch him in the face. He stays positive for all of us to say, look, ignore negativity, stay on the right path, push yourself in a positive mode, and just listen to what I'm saying. He has taken us down this beautiful path that I am so excited about. And I'm more excited because I know people from all over the world who are in great positions right now, or great places, and they just want to change. Their visions now are, how do I change my family? How do I change my community? How do I change my government? How do I change my country? And through Ash's abilities to get this out to us, I believe humongous changes are coming throughout the world through founders, through anyone that wants to join us, affiliates, founders, early birds, however we say it these days. There's all kind of beautiful words for all of us. And it's spoken every single day in many different languages throughout the world. So his vision for us has definitely sunk into our hearts. We have spent, some of us 6 years, some of us 4 years, 3 years, and 2 years of talking about something that, hey, listen, I'm not trying to sell you something. What I'm trying to do is help you change your life for the better. To me, it was 100% worth checking out for me, because this company has changed the way I think, the way I feel, the way I look at people, the way I look at other countries. And it's all about passion and compassion. It's about love and peace. That's really Ash Mufareh's main vision here. Not for himself. In his, his lifetime, he's gone through some pretty tough stuff. He's seen a lot of bad things. And every time he sees one of these bad things, is I got to do something better. I got to change that. I got to help the individual somewhere in the outskirts of Africa that doesn't have anything, fresh water, has to travel miles for dirty water. This is what a true visionary does. A true visionary doesn't just look out for himself. He's looking out for every single person in this world. And I am very, very excited. I am very glad that I got to meet this guy. I got to talk to this guy. I get to listen to this guy, because everything that he says or tells me and everyone else is nothing but positive. Like Micah said, we don't get bullied. No one's bullying us. We're not trying to bully anybody else either. We're just something that's brand new and unique, which people are going to go absolutely wild about when they see it really happen. So, Bob, I hope that helps out. Mike, again, thank you for those wonderful words, and I'm sending it back to you, Uncle Bob.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Brother Chris. Yes, you said this system is for anyone that wants it. That's the key word that Brother Chris just said. It's building a system for anyone that wants it to come in and succeed. It's for the people all over the world. And Chris says change is coming. I believe 100% with you. Change is coming. Change is coming. Change is coming. The world is not going to be the same as soon as what Ash Mufareh has for us is delivered. Brother Madi, you have been blowing my mind for the past 2 weeks. Yeah, in fact, I don't know how to describe what you've been doing. What you've been doing the past 2 weeks has just taken me to a different level. Oliver and I will speak all the time. I'm just crazy where I am. Please tell us exactly how you feel. What is in your mind when you think of the mission of Ash? What drove this? What is driving this guy? I know you speak to him all the time. Thank you.
Well, if I'm going to blow your mind, but it's blowing my mind. That's probably why I'm doing so much stuff. What does he want? Well, on a very, very, very large scale, and I said this the other day, and I'm going to say it again, Ash was in high demand. If you owned a MLM business, you want Ash to come, because he comes with thousands of people because of his ability. Now, I asked him, what do you do when you get there? He goes, well, if I find a business that I think is good, but you don't know because you're not running the business, I look at the pay structure, I engineer it reverse, then I maximize it as fast as I can. And by the way, nobody does it faster. In fact, there were times that Ash would get into a business and made more than the person that developed the business. Now, when you own a business and you didn't do it from heart, they don't take to that very well. But that did happen. During this process, he went through the same thing myself, Mike, and Dan went through, but at a much bigger scale. It's really hard to bring anybody with you. Now, Ash had the resources, so he would build different tools to give to people. Now, there's all of you, if you've been around for a few years, you've heard of Ash Max and all that. And people made a big deal about, oh, that company. Listen to me. He built that.
That's some good news.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right with you. Dawn's crying happy. Okay. So I don't know what that means. And if she tells me she's pregnant at 62, I'm gonna flip the freak out. No, I'm just kidding. She didn't think that was funny. But anyway, so anyway, he built these systems for whatever company he was in to give to people to help them go, help them, because could they duplicate what he did? No. Anybody that's successful, 1 or 2% that know how to do it, it's very difficult to duplicate, because if it was easy, let's use our head, math, numbers don't lie, it wouldn't be 98% of the people fail. Think about it. All the tapes they sell and all the classes and all that, still 98%. So it doesn't work. So what did he do? He left that industry. I think it was a 6-month period where he didn't do much. And he said, I think he talked to his wife, and the only way I'm going to be able to be or do something that I want, I'm gonna have to build it myself. Thank God he made that decision. But I think he was pushed by a higher power, if you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, but he was the guy that could do it. So he comes up with what we're in today. Now, when we first got in, it was more of a marketing thing. A few hundred people would do well. And then I believe he thought 5, 6 years down the road, I'll build it up to the dream of where we are now. Well, because God has a sense of humor, he pushed that quickly within a year to, I'm going to go there now. So what did he decide? We're going to build everything in-house. We're going to do AI, everything. Now that's a different animal. What happened then? Everybody that's on the journey, some of them weren't plugged in, didn't realize we have changed. The worm is becoming a butterfly, if you know what I mean. Most people didn't pay attention. I don't know what's going on. How come we're not launching? When are we launching? What are we launching? And that leads to the OTECH pros to come in and explain to them how long it would take to do something like this. Even though they didn't know all the details, they understood IT. So that all happens. But what Ash wanted to do, this is a story he told me, because I asked him, what do you do if you do have time off? Well, today we had 4 hours, and I took the kids, and I believe his wife, and they would go pick up food at Costco, fill up their SUV, and then go and deliver it to people that were on the street. And his kids would run up, and they started to know people, and that made him feel good. And then he thought, what impact can I have as an individual? Is only so much. It's only so much hours, there's only so much days, and he's busy. So he thought, how about if I make this company where I get thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of Mother Teresa type, because they're out there, and bring them in, and the ones that'll come will come with heart. The ones that look at it only from their eyes and logically, they won't come now. And they didn't. Now they are coming. Trust me. And 90% of people told you no, they're coming too. So my opinion, within 2-3 months, we'll have at least 4 or 5 million more people just organically, just by what we've already done. So that happened. So now he's building, and I have this on a video. I put the 2 videos here, but I did like 5. If you go look at the one about what a marketer actually, now I don't mean a marketer, because everybody calls himself a marketer, a master distributor, okay, somebody that really successful, all of the different tools they need to get the job done. It's massive. It's massive. So we go through this, he goes through all the, so I looked at all the stuff, I looked it up, researched it, and I'm looking how much. And I was like, oh my God. And I remember you have to get an app for this, an app. They deliberately, you go over a bridge, you get to the other side and realize, I can't get the other side, I need a bridge. So you go find an app that works to get you to the other side. Ash said, wait a minute, I'm going to build all of that and give it to the people that trust me and follow me. And I'm telling you, most of us, and I'm not putting people down, we don't know what we have our hands on. He gave us a golden toolbox that you can reach in from traffic to the highest quality AI products in the world, way above market value, and make a commission. Now, I took that and I wanted to compare to people, what do you pay a month in mortgage? And then I said, because I want people to relate. Numbers mean nothing to people. It just seems like something they'll never have. But you can look, what does it cost? $1,500 a month for mortgage. How many sales would you need to get that? How do you get the sales? Reach into a toolbox, you got AI traffic. I want X amount of traffic to come. I was working on something else today, but it got so complicated, I forgot what planet I was on. But anyway, and you got to make it simple. It was too complicated. But the point is, if you start with nothing, as time goes, the lowest you'll ever make is the month you started. And it'll grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. But what Ash wanted to do is give this opportunity. What he said last night, I'm just going to tell you a short fuse, was everybody can dream again, and I mean dream big. We're about to explode this thing. I'm like, I know, but like what happened was Ash has finally set himself with people that get it. And a lot of people work out. Chris works out and your muscles are sore when you work out. Ash's brain is sore at the end of the day. And by the way, he loves that. But it's a good feeling when he says, I bring up something and they say, yeah, we can do that, and this and this and this and this. And they've done stuff that would take 300 people. 2 guys did it in 1% of the time. It was like amazing. That's what we're part of. But what he wanted really was to give the opportunity and spread the wealth, not create it, shove it over into a new area. And then I did a video on if 1 million people had $1,000 to put back in collectively, what impact we could make in the world. When it gets to the point that everyone, this is a hypothetical because we don't know, is making $10,000 that they can put in. They've paid off all their bills. This is extra. And people say, 10,000 extra. If you don't think that big, there's something wrong with you. Because every number I've ever did, I mean this, is very, very conservative. Because I didn't want to go crazy. Now, this isn't magic. A sale has to be made for you to make commission. It doesn't happen from the sky. What I'm telling you, though, is I don't care if you start off very small. Take a penny a day and double it for 30 days. That's unpassive. You can do it. You make a little money. You put more back into sales, more traffic, make a little money, more back in, more back in, more back in. And I've said this from the very beginning to everybody I know here. Slam this thing for 6 months and your kids will never work a day again. I don't think that's a great thing. They're going to be working. Mine are going to be working. They're going to be working for me. But you got to do something, right? But no, I think his goal was, and it was outrageous. Visionaries are outrageous, okay? They think of the impossible and they make it happen. If you go look in history, every time they did something, people around them said, what are you, freaking crazy? You can't do that. But the way they said things, their mindset was, I can't. I just got to figure out how. Where other people go, that's impossible. Well, they already lost. Once you say that's impossible, you lost. They said to Edison, you failed 1,000 times. No, I didn't. I just found out 1,000 ways that it won't work. And he just kept going and going and going. No, it's just reality. That's what makes the difference between a visionary and somebody who's not. And there's not a lot of them. The only difference is because he brought people in through here and not here. He dealt with people that only worked with this. And that's money and games and all that. He said, if I get good-hearted people, hand them this golden toolbox, we will change the world. And when I got to the point where 1 million people have 10,000 extra money a month, it's more than some countries make in their GDP. Poverty is over. At that point, over. If we direct it right. People living on the street could be over. No joke. We take 10,000. 10,000 is nothing. What we could do. Not the only thing I want to keep telling people, it may take you time, but you would never have it if you weren't here. You wouldn't have it. I looked up something. How many people live their dream? 8% worldwide. That sucks. How many people can live their dream and unpassive? 100%. Different amount of time, but 100%. But what he wanted is everybody to have the opportunity, and Ash built a company to give dreams to others. By the way, this big payment and how much you can make, he's not even in the equation. He doesn't own a position. Will he make money as much as he tries not to? He could be the richest man on the planet, whether he likes it or not. But I guarantee he'll be giving away as much as most people ever even thought about making. That's who he is. Why, how do I know? He built a golden toolbox for us that you would never get. If we combined our money, we wouldn't be able to get one box. And he's giving it to all of us, the opportunity. So that's all I got.
Wow. Thank you, Brother Marty. Thank you so much. Thank you for those inspiring words. The one thing that I took, he said Ash is pushed by the higher power. His intention, which is this mission that we're talking about, is accepted by the higher power too. That's why the man has what I call, he has this divine energy, very strong guy. You said he's giving us a golden toolbox. So Ash has actually cloned himself. He's a very extraordinary, successful man. And he's cloning himself and giving it to us in that golden toolbox that Brother Madi said. And Brother Madi also said, it looks like they spoke, yes, maybe recently as yesterday. And he said, Ash said, everybody can dream big. Again, I mean dream big. Thank you, Brother Madi. Now, when I looked at this topic, the mission and the vision of our father, Ash Mufareh, I actually thought of comfort. I wanted to hear from her when we talk of the mission, where a man is creating this revolutionary, disruptive innovation, and his mission is to uplift humanity. One of his mission. I really want to find out from her what she thinks from us, given where we come from, how we can take this mission and through his vision and then really impact. So, Sister Comfort, I just want you, but before I let you come in, I want to advise Brother Collins. Collins is coming next. So I would like Collins to be ready. Sister Comfort, tell us what you think about this vision and mission of Ash Mufareh.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Uncle Bob. Thanks again, everybody. I'm just glad. I'm always glad to be here. Of course, wow, I don't know where to start from. When the real people have already done it, but definitely one can always repeat a few stuff to let it sink. So, Mike, I was just thinking about you the whole time when this whole discussion was going on, because when we first joined, I joined ONPASSIVE in 2020. I couldn't wait for that hour on Tuesdays to listen to you. And one of the things you said, which is always ringing in my mind, is like, what Mr. Mufareh is offering us here is something that will help you to live a life, live longer, live happier, and die smiling because you die, and leave a legacy. So, so why is it possible? Because we talked about today, again, you talk about longevity, you talk about surety and legacy, and again, so when you look at Mr. Mufareh's mission and his vision, what is his mission? I think, simply put, anybody listening to us, don't go listen to this. The mission here is just to debunk a few lies, the deception that has been going on for centuries, that will live in a world where the rich people can only get richer while the poor people get poorer. That is, and he proves it by opening up or putting a platform where everybody stands on it, whether you are rich, you are poor, you old, you are young, whatever background, it doesn't matter. You just want to be part of it. And the moment you hop into this, you are the same. And so he does it. That's why he is doing it for everybody. And what is Ash doing? So many companies for centuries have come and gone. They have brought money to people. They have promised money to people. Some have delivered the money. Some had the intention to deliver, even though they did not have what to exchange for money in order to give it to the people they promised money to. Ash has all of it. He is promising what he has got in his hands. The golden toolbox that Marty DeGamo is talking about, it's right there. The services are there, the products are there, whatever name we call it, and we know there is a price tag to it. Somebody is coming in there because they see what they want to come and exchange for money. So that is how the promise is, and it is for everybody and anybody. So there's no discrimination. You just want to be part of it, because before now, dying and leaving a legacy used to be a dream kind of thing, especially in the part of the world where we come from. You know, but then today it's real because it is right here. Somebody has made it possible. It's just left for you to be willing to be part of it and stop saying, what are these people talking about I want to be part of that. And you're ready to do that and leave it for your generations. It's there waiting and of course, looking at you. So, you know, what Ash is doing, he's creating a world where his vision, what he is seeing from my imagination, when he looks forward in the future, he is seeing a world where within communities, every household is self-reliant, every household is independent of themselves. They're capable of providing for themselves, paying for their children's school fees and living happily. These are things that do not happen. And again, communities where we come from. Collins talked the other day about gated communities. We live here, somebody's living in a mansion and they're surrounded by a widow down the road, a single mom the other side, the poor lady over there, and so on. And the only thing that they get, they take from the thing that comes out of these big houses is what? Refuse, sewage smells and all of those things. But Mr. Mufareh has come with the ideology to change the mindset to say, no, we can break down these walls, these fences that you build to surround your house yourself as if you are a prisoner. Bring them down. Let's surround ourselves with ourselves, because there is enough here for you and the neighbor on the right, the neighbor on the left, and the neighbor down the road, and the neighbor behind the house. We all look the same. We all dress the same. We all live in the same kind of buildings, and we all live and breathe the same kind of fresh air. That is what Mr. Mufareh is doing. Things like this have not happened before now. That's why we are very excited. That's why things are different. You know, Ash is looking at that child, because I always give the example of yogurt. This yogurt that our children in this part of the world, they joke with. They go to the fridge, they say the flavor I want is not there, so I'm not eating it. You have to go shopping. There is another child who has never tasted a yogurt in their lives. They see it, they don't know what it is, or they want to have a taste, but it's not there. But Mr. Mufareh is saying, no, we are not coming here to give them what, like beyond what the people expect. They're just giving them the basic needs that everybody should have. Everybody is going to have access to it, and especially if you are ready. That is why we talk about him replicating himself, because when he replicates himself, he guarantees. So he's spreading his tentacles now to everywhere, to the nooks and crannies of the world. So that down my village, I will go there because I have been empowered to go down there. And then Oliver goes down to his village. Chris goes within his immediate neighborhood and everything. And before you know it, everybody has what Ash just wants, that picture that he is seeing, he is going to get it, like come to reality, because it is possible. So I just want to stop here for now, but it's just a wonderful thing to be part of. Thank you.
I knew it. Thank you, my sister. The one thing that I got from what you just said, Ash is about to debunk the myth that the rich are for the rich getting richer. Yes, I agree with you. In his intention, he says he's going to create equal opportunity for all, building the bridge between big and small. He says that in his own words. And then I also love what you say when you say every household is going to be self-reliant. That is true, his mission. He wants to uplift everybody so that each household, I love that, Sister Comfort. Thank you so much. Now let's hear from Brother Collins. When you look at this Mufareh's mission and his vision, and then you tie it in all with the concept, when you look at his vision to create this massive system through this impressive business model and concept, you see that everything is coming together to really give us what his intention is, that mission of his to uplift everybody. I'm interested to hear how Collins is going to weave all this together and deliver to us. Brother Collins, over to you.
Thank you, Brother Bob. You know, it is really nice to be here.
Before you continue, let me just advise Engineer Mike, you're coming next. Sorry.
All right. Yeah, so the mission, you know, when I look at the mission of Mr. Mufareh, he said, I want to leave this world in a better place the way I came into it. You know, and this took me back to what I have on my wall, you know, on my deep on WhatsApp. He said in Deuteronomy 3 verse 9, he said, from dust we came and unto dust we shall return. We always have to remember that we came from somewhere and we will go back. And Psalms 90 says what? I always like to quote this Bible. People hate it, but I liked it because that's what inspired me. He said, may God teach us how to number our days so we may get a heart of wisdom. Wisdom is what Mr. Mufareh has chosen. He said he wants to live this way because he knows that a 1,000 years is like a day, and a day is like 1,000 years in God's eyes. What can I do within that 1,000 years that will change mankind? That's where Mr. Mufareh is looking at. What can I do to make this world a better place? There was a webinar, I said something, I said, ONPASSIVE was already there. Already there before the creation of Mr. Mufareh. He said, I would rather change somebody than to change my word. It was already there. It was just someone answering the call. Like Isaiah Jeremiah said, I will go, send me. You know, when he saw, no, it was Isaiah who saw the temple and said, no, God. He said, God, send me. When he saw everything, so I was born in a place that was defiant everything, but yet my eyes have seen the salvation of God. He decided to choose this call like Mr. Mufareh. He answered the call and said, I am ready for you to send me, because God already said, I will rather change my word will never change, but I will change somebody. Even John the Baptist said, God will raise stones to answer God's call. That is true. Mr. Mufareh answered the call, you know, humbly, with everything. You know, if we look at what everyone has been saying, oh, this man is a scam, the man is still resilient to answer that call that God has put in place in his heart, to do what is a mission, to leave this world, to leave a legacy and a footprint. And the question for all of us all, are we ready to leave a footprint, a good footprint, not a bad one? Because whether you like it or not, from the day you were born, you will leave a footprint, but it's up to you to leave a good or a bad footprint. Choose the way you belong, whether it's a good way, but I've decided to choose this way, and nobody can take it from me because I know the path that Mr. Mufareh have chosen is better for mankind. 97% of those who are in will be blessed. He is already answering the call, but we have to answer that call. And when we look at the business model of ONPASSIVE, like my brother Bob always wants us to talk about it, he built this business based on the business model, the 4 pillars, so that we will be blessed. Never wanted third party to come in. Like my brother Oliver said, no stock market. We are not going there. Why are we not going there? Because those big guns will take everything. They will make ONPASSIVE, and it means we will not be able to help mankind. He said, you must be a blessing to others. The way I brought you in, Oliver said we have to replicate ourselves. How do you replicate yourself if you are not blessed? So Mr. Ash wanted to bring everything based on the 4 pillars, you know, data center, the ecosystem with single sign-on, domain, you know, payment processor. That is all. 4 pillars to build the business model where so that there will be no third party to come in, because payment processor is third party. They will tell you, give us 1 million, 2 billion. The more you have, the more you have to pay them. So if you are an affiliate, ask yourself, if they are paying so much money to the third party who owns all of this, and we are just a subsidiary from them, what will happen? It means there will be nothing left for the company to give us that commissions we are crying. Now, I said I will bring everything in-house, so that everything belongs to ONPASSIVE. And now this takes us to where? To the business, to the mission, or let's put it the mission, where I said I will pay you less, you will pay less, you will do less, and you will earn more. This is based on the business model of ONPASSIVE, the 4 pillars, where he wants to bring everything in-house and never take us everywhere, so that everything is being done so the company can make so much with high quality products. It's like you own the oil in the soil and you have the metal, you can determine the price. I said, nobody will determine our price. We ourselves will determine our price point. We'll build the high quality products and we'll give it for a better price point. Bring yours to $2, we'll bring it to $1. Bring it to $1, we'll give it to 50 cents. There is nothing. We don't have any third party to take anything. Bring it to 50 cents, we'll give it to 1 cent. Bring it on. I said, bring it on. That's why we said, bring it on, because everything is in-house. When you are in such a company, this is a blessing for you to grab it, because he wants to leave a legacy, a footprint that the world has so much wealth that people who are greedy have just hold it, you know. And you know, sometimes you ask yourself, what is really going on? He said the world, before the creation, millions and billions of people have stayed on this planet Earth. But we always talk about shortage. There is no shortage of anything. It's human greed that have caused all of this shortage, because people want to hide it and hide it and hide it. There is enough for everybody if we share equally. Like Maddie said, who is thy neighbor? Your neighbor is someone who lives in Asia. It doesn't have to live in America, like Maddie. Your neighbor is someone who lives in Africa. Someone who don't even know you, but you can bless that person, and the person will say, God bless the person who provide me water. That's your neighbor. The person doesn't need to know your name, who provide me that water, the well and everything. That is your neighbor. If you do good to only the person who love you, there is no difference between you and the devil, because the devil also loves the person who love him. You must do good to the person who even hate you. Turn your cheek to the person who hate you, because even the shout and the insult come from God. If God never give them the mouth, they'll never insult you. So the mouth come from God. The insult that come from you, they are insulting you, come from God. It's there. So let us look at what Ash is doing. He is taking all the slap and the insult, but you know what? Because he was ordained and blessed for this mission. And that is why the world will be a better place. Transformation from the product. And the product is not only about the affiliate. The businesses that will come in, look at this product, they will save money. They will give better pay. My brother Oliver will say better pay raise and all of those, because they will stick in. Why should I join a company where I cannot make anything? There are companies that will come in and still make money. Companies that are struggling. Use this, and the person is there, and there's a wallet that will tell you this X amount of money, you can collect it and then still enhance your business. I'm using the product. Where will you ever see that? Using a product and they are still giving you something? If you choose to. If you don't want it, God bless you. But we want more. Like Oliver Twist said, give me more. So we are in it to win it. So I will leave it there, Brother Bob. Thank you.
Well said, Collins. Thank you so much. Yes. Have you ever heard anyone with a mission to come with a system that says, I want you to pay less and get more, or do less and earn more so that you can help humanity? Or bring it in these 4 pillars to create that system so that he actually really meets that intention. That's what our founder, Mr. Ash Mufareh, is doing for us. Thank you. Thank you so much, my brother. I'm going to call on Mino after Engineer Mike. Engineer Mike, tell us, are you ready? Are you ready? Look at this vision of Ash Mufareh. Are you ready to receive this mission or this gift that Ash is about to give to you?
Good morning, everybody. Wow, it's a big, impregnated topic today. It is, I mean, I just want to thank everybody that has gone before me. This is really it. Now, our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh's mission and vision, I think it revolves around empowering individuals and businesses, okay, through innovation or innovative technology solutions. If we look at his mission, like I can say, to provide equal opportunity for businesses of all sizes to compete in the online marketing, so they will be able to compete, So to provide equal opportunities for businesses of all sizes to be able to compete on the online market space. That is enormous. Now, he also is offering automation, the AI-driven tools to streamline business operations. The third one enables individuals to achieve financial freedom and gain more personal time, which our brother colleagues have been telling us all the time. Financial freedom, and Michael Williams, financial freedom, and you'll be making something, well, financial and time freedom. Now, when we go to his vision, I think he's creating like a future where small businesses can thrive alongside large corporations. That's everybody, you go from nowhere, you get into the business with what you'll be making as income, it will lead you to strive in whatever thing you are doing. The second one is he leverages artificial intelligence and automation to revolutionize online business practices, which is enormous. People have not been thinking of those kind of innovation to help the world, right? Now, again, he establishes his platform, which is our ecosystem. We've heard that from our big brothers already, that offers both business solutions and income opportunities. Let's listen again. This ONPASSIVE ecosystem, or our platform that he has created for us, will offer both business solutions and income opportunities to everybody. You don't need to have a degree. You don't need to have no education to come into our business. The only thing that you need to have is a smartphone. And what again? And access to internet. That's the degree that you need to be in ONPASSIVE business. That's all you need. So he's aiming at to democratize, we can say that, access to advanced business tools and strategies, allowing entrepreneurs to focus on growth and innovation rather than manual processes. That is what he is bringing. 21st century technology, which all of us are seeing in this time, which you can call industrial revolution, third industrial revolution coming. Can you imagine? Now, Uncle Bob, you have a way. How does Mr. Mufareh use all of this? And how does he do this? You have a way that you used to say, you say he is laser focused in order to carry out his mission and vision. He is laser focused. That word, that laser focus. If we look at what a laser can do, right? We can use laser now to do technologies to do surgeries, right? We can We can use, like, if you're building a road in building construction, you can use that laser to get that straight edge, that point, right there. So he is very laser focused into his goal and his vision and his mission to make us be happy people again and to be able to help our neighbors, like our brother Colin just said. The neighbor must not be in Canada like me. The neighbor can be in Asia. The neighbor can be in Africa or Southeast Asia or Europe. Uncle Bob, that is what I have to add today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Engineer Mike. Yes, you said Ash is providing business solutions and income opportunities for all, everybody. Doesn't matter where you are in this world. Thank you for that. And you equate it to the third industrial revolution. Yes, the third industrial revolution is at hand. It's around the corner. It's laser focused. Yes, it's laser focused on his mission and his vision. That's why we are all where we are. If he wasn't focused, if he wasn't focused, we wouldn't be here, guys. Sister Mino, what says you about Ash Mufareh's mission and vision?
Hello, thank you. To the world, if you're watching and listening to this, in a world where business practices can sometimes be clouded by shortcuts and exploitations, Mr. Ash prioritizes long-term success based on goodwill, respect, and the empowerment of individuals globally. He promotes collaboration, selflessness, and inclusivity in all his endeavors. The clean, honest, and ethical approach of Mr. Ash is the cornerstone of the company's values. At the heart of his philosophy is transparency, ensuring that all actions and decisions are made with integrity. Mr. Ash has built this company with the belief that business should be conducted with the highest ethical standards, placing people over profit. Join us, get in front of this wave, and enjoy the ride. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you, Sister Mino. Join us and enjoy the ride. Just relax. And Ash Mufareh, he's promised to us, he's going to take all of us to the top. Let me call on my sister, Marcian Hemabu from the great state of Texas, so that I didn't hint you. But after you come on board, we'll have Sister Joyce Hicks to come after you. Marcian.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Uncle Bob. Thank you, everyone that have spoke. This is wonderful. This is a great topic. I mean, everybody that is listening to us cannot be lost because they want to be part of this. And the vision is what you think to bring to the world. And the mission is how are you going to make it work? And our CEO or the CEO of this great company had both. And when he got that mission, I think and I believe that the one thing that he has seen was that the world was going in a different direction. The direction that things were not equal. And he thought that if I do something, I'm gonna make a difference. Because in life, you don't have to complain. Try to clear off, try to make a difference. If we see things that is not working and we don't do anything, nothing is going to get changed. So that's where our CEO of this great company came from. And he said, I'm seeing a lot of things that is not working in the world of the industry, the way that they are dividing the money around the globe, the way that they are treating people. I'm going to try on my own best to bring something different that is going to be inclusive. Everybody can come in and we will try to eradicate little by little the thing that is not right and give back dignity to people. A lot of people have lost their dignity, a lot of people. Not because they wanted to, because some great people sit on what they're supposed to belong to them. So this great man has like, I am seeing much and I can do something. And he quote Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa have a heart, but she didn't have the money. I have the heart and I have a way. So that way I'm going to multiply. In every household, one Mother Teresa. Imagine that in every household in the whole world, we have one Mother Teresa. No child will never go without drinking pure water. No child will never go without having food, 1 meal a day. No child will not let not to be educated because they don't have the way to go to school. No child, again, will never die on the street because they don't have a roof on their head. That's the vision that the great person that we are talking, that opened this platform for all of us, had in his mind. Imagine a world that pregnant women will not be struggling to go to the hospital to find out how their baby is doing in their stomach. Imagine the world that this same mother that will not be having a problem when she's going to deliver her baby in the hospital. Nobody should go through that because the world have abundance, that every one of us can have a little bit of it. Imagine a place. Just imagine a place that when you wake up in the morning, your brothers around the globe, your sister, everybody around you are smiling. Imagine a place that your neighbor is not getting frustrated because their mortgage is going to be gone. Their house that they put too much is going. Imagine a place that a child will never die in the ocean again because they are trying to go to school abroad. Imagine a place where parents are not going to sell everything that they had to send one child only, so that that child, when he go back to school, he will become to be the pillar of the family. Imagine a world where when we get up in the morning, everybody is just smiling. This is why our CEO, the CEO of this great company, come up and said, I'm going to bring what I have in my vision. I'm going to take it out and put it in everybody. And I will make sure that whoever want to grab it will be like me. I have a way. I have a means. I'm going to give it to you. I'm opening my hand to you. All I want you to do is come in. You don't have to do anything. I will do it for you. I will create a path for you. I will make a route for you. All you have to do is when you came in, grab the next person that you know that has been going through what you are going, bring them in, so that together we will make this world a better place. Together we will bring people around and everybody will be smart. Together, the world is going to be the place that everybody will love to be. And tomorrow, when you leave, you will have made a difference. Tomorrow, you as a parent, you will have something to leave to your great-grandchildren as something that they don't have to go through what you have gone before. This is the only place, this is the only company that you can will what you have to your generation, that you can have everything prepared. And when they come in, they will not go through what we are going now. Because right now, thank God, we are seeing the light and very soon it's going to be over. But before then, there was no smile in our faces. Before then, there was struggling, and we are going to the right direction. Thank you so much, everyone, for having me this morning. Thank you.
Wow. What can I say, Macien? You say, I have a way, I have a means, come and join me, says Ash Mufareh. Let's make the world a better place. That's powerful. Sister Joyce, let's hear your take on what Mr. Ash Mufareh's mission and vision is.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Hello, everyone.
And then we'll go to Serge after that. Sorry.
Okay, all right, that's okay. Just want to say thank you guys for your prayers and all your love and support. I really appreciate it. You know, you guys have said everything, and I just want to say that I met Mr. Ash Mufareh in person, and I know that he is a real person with a heart that is so big that he puts others before himself, and I really appreciate that about him. What I truly love about Ash's mission and his vision is that he's built a culture and the atmosphere that speaks to humanity. And so he has an unstoppable and an amazing force called God backing him and going before him. So I know that there's no turning back, that there's no stopping. I appreciate also that he's taken time out of his life to educate us, to teach us, to help us build a business that will create a change in the world, not only in our lives, but in the lives of others, and to help us to be self-sufficient. So I just really applaud him for that. And I see Ash is in his zone and he's bringing us along with him to be a part of that. And who does that? I think that's just the greatest thing that a person could do. And the true love that he has for humanity is in his commitment to us to change the world and to make a difference in the world and the lives of people is so great. You know, all and I see all of you sitting here, everyone sitting here on this panel, and so many others that come every single day to help us learn, to educate us, and to help us build a business. No one is getting paid for this. And this is huge because this is the culture that Mr. Ash Mufareh has created for us. Like truly individuals just committed to the cause and committed to seeing everyone win and being successful. So I think that is just awesome. And because Ash has built this culture and he has helped us that we'll be able to leave a legacy for our families and for generations to come to do the things that we've always dreamed of and things that we've never had the means to do or the resources to do. But now, because he's built this culture, he's built this business, we'll be able to leave a legacy for generations to come. And I just want to say that, we'll be able to make our dreams come true, not only ours, but dreams of others, our family, friends, and communities. But when I look at this, I don't only see this as a financial thing, but I see it as a physical and emotional and, spiritual, so many other aspects of life that we'll be able to help others in ways that we'll be able to grow and to teach our generations to come. So this is the culture that Ash Mufareh has set before us, and this is the culture that we are living in. We are blessed and we are in a place and time that is destined for us to be here. And I know that greater is coming, change is coming to the world, and it won't be long that we'll be able to do all the things that we have dreamed of, the things that we have hoped for, the things that we have put on our vision boards, but we had to put a hold on it because we didn't have the resources or the means. But now we have that. And I just want to say thank you to Ash Mufareh and to all of you here, to everyone that has gone before us and paved the way. And now we're here in this place at a great place at a great time. So thank you again so much for having me. I love you guys and appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Joyce. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The culture that Ash Mufareh has taught us, we're going to impact it on generations to come. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Let's go to Germany and hear from our brother Serge. What's your take? And you can speak in French if you feel like. What's your take on our founders' mission and vision, Serge? You're muted.
Okay, sorry. Thank you everyone for having me here. And it is always a very big pleasure for me to be here because it is also it is very important for me to participate here. And I want to thank Engineer Mike, Marcien, because yesterday we made a live, and in this live we talk about numbers, and after this meeting, many people are calling me to ask to say that it is a very big company, and I feel like many people want to subscribe now. So I want to make my statement in French. Ok, voilà. hier, nous avons fait une émission et l'émission était vraiment importante. Nous avons parlé de beaucoup de choses. Nous avons parlé de l'impact de $1000 pour une famille africaine. Et ça a été vraiment une très belle émission. Après l'émission, j'ai reçu beaucoup d'appels et la chose la plus merveilleuse, c'est que il y a des personnes qui ont commenté, il y a des personnes qui ne sont pas dans ONPASSIVE, mais qui ont commenté, qui ont vu la vidéo, qui ont commenté, qui ont commencé à partager. Et il y a des personnes qui demandent maintenant comment est-ce qu'ils peuvent s'inscrire, comment est-ce que, voilà, poser ce genre de questions. Voilà, et c'est vraiment, ça nous réjouit le cœur. Voilà pourquoi je remercie Martienne d'avoir initié cette émission. On sent vraiment que, voilà, cette compagnie est une grande compagnie qui va venir changer beaucoup de choses. Voilà. Maintenant, j'avais dit que chaque fois que je serai ici, je vais parler en français pour que d'autres personnes, beaucoup de personnes qui veulent écouter les OTECH Pro puissent comprendre tout ce que nous disons, tout ce que les autres disent ici. Donc, parlant de la vision de H. Mufareh, de PDG, il faut dire que pour moi, c'est quelqu'un d'extraordinaire. Et certaines personnes disent que c'est une mission de Dieu, c'est une révélation de Dieu, c'est quelque chose qui vient de Dieu. Bon, moi, je ne suis pas un prophète pour dire ça, mais je sais quelque chose. Je sais que, vu la vision que H. Mufareh a, ou bien vu ce qu'il est en train de faire, je pense que je peux croire en cela. Parce que dans la Bible, il est écrit que la vraie religion, c'est de s'occuper des pauvres, des orphelins, voilà, des nécessités, en fait. Et que lorsque ONPASSIVE vient, décide de nous donner des moyens pour aider les autres, je pense que c'est une mission de Dieu quand même. Parce que aucune autre société ne vient pour aider comme notre compagnie veut le faire. Donc, pour moi, c'est vraiment une mission divine. Maintenant, concernant la personne elle-même et sa vision, je me dis que dans ce monde-là, il y a peu de personnes qui agissent comme lui. Parce qu'une personne qui met sa famille en péril, qui met sa famille en danger, qui met toute sa richesse en danger, et qui perd énormément d'argent, parce que nous avons vu tout ce qui s'est passé voilà, les mois passés, qui perd énormément d'argent, mais qui ne recule pas, mais qui veut avancer jusqu'à finir cette mission-là. Je pense qu'on peut compter ces gens de personnes sur les doigts, voilà, parce que c'est vraiment extraordinaire. Maintenant, ce qu'il est en train de faire, quand je vois le monde du digital, le monde de la technologie, on parle de l'intelligence artificielle, c'est un monde vraiment qui évolue très rapidement et c'est un monde aussi complexe. Et créer une société, développer des logiciels avec ce système-là, avec l'intelligence artificielle, je pense que c'est quelque chose de très important, très merveilleux. Et sincèrement, je pense que je souhaite que tout un chacun prie pour lui chaque jour, de telle sorte que cette mission, qu'il conduise cette mission jusqu'à la fin, parce que la pression est grande. La pression est véritablement grande. Quand on voit déjà ceux qui se sont inscrits, plus de 1,5 million, qui sont là, qui attendent, quand on voit voilà, des gens qui font des vidéos pour le critiquer, voilà, la pression est grande. Et je pense qu'il a besoin véritablement de soutien. C'est pour cela que je remercie toujours les OTECH Pro, Mino, je remercie voilà, Comfort, tous ceux qui font des émissions pour le supporter, pour lui donner des bénédictions, pour dire que tu n'es pas seul, mais nous sommes aussi là pour te supporter et je pense que cela lui fait plaisir. Donc la mission de H. Mufareh, c'est tellement grand et je remercie toujours tous ceux qui participent à cette émission et je sais que tout va aller dans l'ordre. Et comme mon ami, le grand frère le dit toujours, we are fine.
Voilà, je vous en prie, mon frère. Merci beaucoup. Let's hear from our anchor, the anchor of the OTECH Pros, my brother Oliver Fonte from Tampa, Florida. Take it away, bro.
Yeah, hi everybody. Just want to thank everybody that is here for the wonderful work from Maddie, Chris, Mike, Mino, Comfort, Colin, Serge, Marcien, Michael, Red Fan. Nick can name them. just want to thank everybody that were all out there with the OTECH pros. We are out there sensitizing and the mission and the vision of Ash Mufareh. I would want to take it on the other side to look at it. Ash approach it in different directions. One, the companies. Two, the humanitarian side. He looked at the world. He saw that the world is not fair. There's not that they didn't equalize or balance between the poor and the rich. There's still poverty out there. People cannot afford $1 meal a day. Even in the United States, people cannot even afford a bottle of water. He look it again on the other side of the business. All the other software companies that are out there, or the tech companies that are out there, that is all about control, power, and money in their own pocket. By this, company are laying off employees because no company can operate without technology, without IT products. So when they want to lay off employees, if they want to do transformation in the company, or they want to like cut down on cost, the first thing is to lay off employees. I heard Chris Johnson was talking, I think it's Ford or GM, that they've laid off 1,000 or 4,000 employees because they can't afford to like not work because they need technology. So they will prefer to keep their technology and lay off employees because they know technology or software products is like energy within companies that we breathe. And how did he approach this? The power of artificial intelligence, the power of internet, the power of data. He is a master marketer. He knows how all these things are going about. He said, okay, I'm going to clone and replicate myself by building products, high demand products, because he knows the market. He knows what the market, what people want. He look at it, he said, okay, companies need this. How can I approach it? Cost effective, I'll come out with advanced technology, high above market value products that I'll sell it cheaper than what is in the market. And while I've cloned myself, now my follow people who are with me around the world will benefit and impact others. That's why we are here today. There are 1.4,200,000 that we are here today. Kudos to Mr. Ash. Good approach. My sister Josie talk about the culture of ONPASSIVE, the culture of this business. If we want to talk about the culture and the mission, that is how Ash came about the mission and the mission and the vision. Today, we don't know. Short from now, we are going to explode the world. And I bet you, I heard Matty was talking. Yes, Matty took another approach with the numbers yesterday. Thank you very much, Matty, for doing all this and Chris coming out. Matty approach that if each founder can come out with $1,000 and he multiply it by the 1,400,000 or 1,420,000 in the next how many months, the impact that it will cause in the world, that is massive. They're not talking about 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Then we must have eradicated poverty. Come again in the companies, all the companies that they were selling products and the licenses internally and all whatnot. Now, like Collins just said, that we have these products already. It's going to be cost effective. Companies will not lay off again. Chris talked, General Motors, that they will lay off with Ford. Now they'll start hiring because they'll come to us. We have the market, we have the product. The demand is there. We will supply the products. So you see that the demand and the supply now, where is it going to go? It's going to come to us because we are the, early birds. and they are going to place them under us. And we'll use that, we'll use it now. After we fill our tank, our neighborhood, the world. Like, is it Collins who said that your neighbor must not be only beside you, can be in China. When we hear that, they say that Chris want to carry on the project like Chris carry on the project in Rwanda, all of us will contribute. That is your neighbor that you are impacting the world. That is the way Ash mission and his vision, he look at it. And I bet you that Ash is not only going to be in the Guinness Book of Record, he's going to have a Nobel Peace Prize. Because the way he put the structure and the culture of this company, never heard of. Never heard of. And he has used technology, AI, internet, in a humanized way, a legal and a respectful way, you know, that the world would benefit from the humanitarian side and the business side. Small companies who were struggling and medium-sized companies who were struggling, they'll surface. And guess what? We talk about the traffic, they'll all come to us. Why? We have the market. We have the business. They will come to us because they want us to drive them, that traffic, and they'll fall under who? You and I, all of us, and we'll get that money and impact the world again. Bob always likes to talk about pull the ash. Pull the ash. Pull the ash means somebody, you see somebody that is suffering, you ask that person, how much do you need with your business to survive? The person will say, I need $1,000. You give that person $10,000. You transform that person, the person will just go bananas. That's pulling the ash. So Ash has used technology. Ash has used technology not only to transform company or to revive company and to kill the economic crisis that is there, he also uses it now through us. He has cloned himself, impact, you know, we'll take it now to go impact the world. The world will be in the more better place. Listen to Maddie yesterday and Chris. Go listen what Maddie said. Maddie break it down even right up to that there'll be micro finances that we, the founders, we are going to finance those microfinances. And when when economy wants to survive, the banks, the microfinances, when you pump money into them, they will take it now, give out soft loans, low interest rates, that you are boosting the economy of that country. You are pumping up the economy of that country. And the continuation of this, our business, the continuation of this, our business, our generation upon generation will survive. Why? Because Ash has embarked on continuous innovation. There'll be continuous technology, reducing more innovations, coming out with new technology. Come to education. A child in Alabama, my village, who attend Harvard University, Oxford, he needs just internet and his laptop, and he's going to have an honorable degree. There's nothing like taking visa, nothing like spending money, you know, spending money to travel all, you know, they can stay where they are. Like Bob always put it, that in his village also somebody can be in his village and go to school. All what they need is laptop. And we are there, we will be there to provide it to them. We will be there to provide it to them. This is what Mr. Ash has done. Please, guys, patience is a virtue. The world will explode. And I'm calling to everybody around the world, be alert. The day you hear that this company is live, do not crawl, run and come and grab it. I heard Chris Johnson also said, all those who have been laid off from the motor company in Michigan, please flock in. Chris Johnson, I hope you are taking care of them to bring them all in, please. Bring them in so that we should eradicate all this poverty, the world, the economy, the depression is coming, or world crisis that is coming. It will not be anymore. Thank you very much, Bob. And thank everybody.
Yes, sir. I don't know where to start, but I just want to say thank you and we are fine. Thank you and we are fine. Sister Comfort, thank you so much for bringing it to my attention. It looks like my French is a little rusty. I didn't really hear enough of what Serge was saying, but it looks like Serge said some very, very important things that I would like to call on Sister Comfort to bring it forward. And then we'll do our one round at 2 minutes each. I'll start with Mike Ellis and then just go around again as we did before we close. So Sister Comfort, please break down for us what our brother Serge was saying in French.
Yeah, just a few points. Thank you, Serge. I was excited when they went on Marty's numbers, and he and the team, they tried to paint a picture of like, everybody listen, close your eyes and imagine what $1,000 can do to an African family. You know, so that was the best way of putting it through. So I just thought that people should know. So that, you know, so he said they try to look at the impact, the change, the transformation that this $1,000 can do to an African family. And so he says Ash is an extraordinary person. He's got God's messenger sent to save humanity. And so he also says that the proof is the fact that Ash is taking humanity at heart. His mission is to take care of the poor, the orphans, and the people who are struggling, and that is what religion demands. So he also says that Ash is doing so much. His mission is divine. The pressure on him is just too much, that he is calling on everybody who is trying to see what Ash is seeing lying in front of him to support in any way, because he talks about the negative videos, the pressure from within and from without, and all of those things. So he is encouraging that if all of us will stand up and everybody doing their little part, we will take care of the distractions while Ash concentrates on business on our behalf. And so, yeah, I think that was it. That was it. Yeah, Ash is sacrificing. Yeah, exactly. This is also important. He says Ash is sacrificing his life, his family, and his money, but he is not complaining. He is not blinking. He is so focused on the mission and the end of it, because he wants to really see it come to fruition, not because he needs it, but for you and for myself. So that's it.
Wow. Thank you, Serge. Thank you, Sister Comfort, for bringing that to my attention. So we'll just go around again. Let's start from Brother Mike Ellis. Any parting words or anything that you want to add to what you said before? And then we'll just go around.
Yeah, thanks, Bob. I really want to take something that Oliver said, very, very insightful. And he said that Mr. Mufareh knows the markets. That's a really, really big deal. If you know the markets, you know how to structure a company so you can take your share of that market. And I think we're going to take a very, very big share of the market. And just very quickly, I want to talk about the numbers, our market share. You know, Marty talked about all the products that people use to build marketing platforms, and the number he used was $8 trillion. Now, most people, you can't even fathom that much money. I mean, that's just a lot. But understand, within this beautiful company Mr. Mufareh is giving us, nothing happens without a sale. You have to have a sale in order for you to make money. And obviously the system Mr. Mufareh has set up will do that. But the markets are really, really important. Will we take all 8 trillion of that market? Not all of that market, or we're not going to be in all of that market, but we're going to be in a very, very large part of it. Will we take a very, very large part of the market? I think we will. Why? Products are superior, above market value, they cost less. So $8 trillion. Now here's where it gets really, really exciting. Understanding this is your market. This is where your sales are coming from. And when you understand the magnitude of the market, you know those sales are going to be coming until the day you die and into the next generation. That's how big it is. But here's where it's really, really exciting. That's not all of it. It's bigger. And it's bigger by a lot. So you start to think about the 8 trillion and what is really coming because of the market that Mr. Mufareh is going after and will capture. all of a sudden your future gets brighter and brighter and brighter, because the sales will come in and over time will land in your organization. We'll build that online income. And yeah, we are there. We're there. So get excited about what is going to be happening in your life. If you're new, if you've been here for a while, it's time, because it's a done deal. Go ahead, Bob. I'll leave it there.
Thank you, Brother Mike. Brother Chris Johnson, any parting words for us today?
Yeah, my dog's going crazy right now, and that's okay because the mailman and my neighbor are having a conversation right in front of my window. So little barking. Parting words. No, I don't have parting words. I have joining words. In my lifetime, I missed a few things. I said no, no, no. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm an average dude. Just an average guy. I'm not this person like Ash Mufareh as far as thinking of ideas, dreams, and all that. But if you are one of those individuals that want to help the system, that want to help humanity, this is the greatest company to start with. This company is going to go beyond its means from average people like myself, like the people on these panel. Notice we all have different colors, different shapes. I think Engineer Mike said equal. A lot of places in this world are still not equal, but in this company, we're all equal. And Ash Mufareh is going to take us, okay, to the promised land. I said it, down that golden road. So don't miss this opportunity. It is coming soon, and it will blow your socks off when you hear everything about it. Bob, back to you, Uncle Bob.
Amen. Thank you, Brother Chris. Thank you. Brother Madi, something good for us for the weekend, please.
Weekend's only just started. We'll have a lot more good. No, it was a good meeting. I've been thinking a lot in the last few weeks of trying to wrap my head around what we have so I can share it with others. Even broke it down to mortgage, how many sales and all that. And like I said, the numbers I did were with one product and nothing to do with any type of bonuses. So it was very, very low. But it takes time. If you work the system, we're going to be given a very luxurious vehicle with a lot of horsepower. It doesn't make sense to drive it like a Volkswagen. It's just a waste. So get in, put a helmet on and slam that thing to the floor, because there's a lot you can do, and you can make it so that every day, the wind is blowing right. You know what I mean? The wind is blowing right. That's all I have.
Thank you. Just to let everyone know, our fellow OTECH Pro brother, Vincent, he's traveling, he's in Africa, he's on his way back. That's why he's not here with us today. So I'm sure in the next couple of weeks, you'll see him. He was in Africa the past 2 weeks, and he's on his way back. So Sister Mino, any parting words or comments that you want to leave with us as we go?
Yes, please. I invite you all to please join our YouTube channels for the latest updates and authentic news. Come explore the field, get on board, and learn about this. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister. Engineer Mike, any parting word or comment or a phrase, sentence?
Yes, Uncle Bob, you know the popular one at this critical moment. Are we really ready to receive our ecosystem? Are we really ready to continue with our CEO's vision and mission? Also, do we know our business? That's my questions for us all ONPASSIVians. And the people coming in, please connect with us and we will let you in. Thank you, sir.
Amen. Sister Joyce.
Oh, yes, thank you. I just want to say that we are blessed to be here, and we are built with integrity, humility, and we The culture has been set. Will you be a part of it? Come and join us on this journey because it has only just begun. Thank you.
Thank you. My brother Oliver Fonte, any parting words, sentence, or phrase?
Yeah, just want to say we should get ready. What Mr. Ash has put together is going to break the internet in a good way. In a good way. And I also want to say, by saying this, we have the product. He knows the market. We have the product. A respectful product above market value. And the world will be a better place with that. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you. My brother says, word, sentence, or phrase?
Just want to say that we will support Ash for this mission, and when the Apple comes, we will change many things. We cannot change the whole world, but we can change our communities. We can change our family. We can change something in the town and in the village. Thank you very much for this thing.
Thank you, Serge. Thank you. Sister Comfort, parting word, sentence, or phrase, please.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I was just thinking of a song which says there's room for someone today. So I say today because as much as there's room, as much as we would like you to come, if you are not yet in, then just wait at the door and keep knocking and checking because we don't know, we're not sure for how long it's going to be open for everyone. So whether you want to change your life, your community, or anything at all, the solution here is here in Mr. Mufareh's ecosystem. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sister Matien.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to let everybody that is listening now, please share those videos. Any YouTube you are in, make sure you subscribe and you share because that's the place the information are going to be coming. This is a wide door open. The door of the gate is open. It's up to you to jump in and let's all ride together. Thank you.
Thank you. My brother Collins.
Thank you, Rabbi. I just want to thank everyone who have watched this. And I just want to reiterate what Maddie and Mike Ali said. ONPASSIVE products is high quality. Traffic will be targeted, but let's remember, it is about sales. No sales, no commission. You have a shop, they must buy. And let me say this clearly, they can drive the traffic, 1 billion traffic to your shop. If one person make that sales that day, you earn commission. But they are all tied to you. That's the beauty about ONPASSIVE. That 1 billion are tied to your business. If they don't make it today, they'll make it tomorrow, they'll make it the next, they'll make it after 1 year, and they can see something on the shop. It's about sales, sales, sales. It's not about the number of targeted traffic you have. It's about the sales that you will make and earn commission. But the good news is we have the product that is of high demand. So we should take that and then rest with it because I know Maddie make numbers. You know, the numbers is beautiful. It's real. It's not a joke, but it's over time. And let us remember that release of product depend on the internal dynamics of the company, how they see the market, they perceive the market and say, okay, we can release it today, 1 month after, and it depends on the development process of the product. Can take 1 year, 4 years, but God bless Ash if Ash have already developed 10 products and they are ready, they are in line, you know. But again, it depends on and even if they have developed it, the company will still have the way to release it one after the other. They can say, okay, we don't want to overwhelm the market. Let's release it 2 months, 3 months, or 1 year, like the way other company does. But I know Ash is a crazy person who always study the market and release it. So let us rest assured that things are on our favor. And we said, if you are in, doesn't matter, you will win. I always make a statement. You came in with how much? And if you have above what you enter into the market, you are already a winner. The moment you make what you put in and you started making extra and extra, you are a winner. It doesn't matter. But how far you will go is how much you understand the company and the dynamics in the company. It's about learn, understand it, and you will be successful. No matter what, you'll be successful. So any day, my brother. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. It was beautiful seeing all of you. All I will say is, when you look at the mission and the vision of what our founder, Mr. Ash, has put forward, it gives you an insight or a window into his character and his human spirit. It is only a human being, a person like Ash, to have this kind of a mission and a vision, where you not only look, you take yourself out of the equation, you look at the entire universe, you look at the globe, and you say, I'm going to create this system, a system where it doesn't matter where you are, what part of the world, whether you are in Cairo in North Africa, or in Cape Town in South Africa, or in Djibouti in the east of Africa, or Ouagadougou in the west of Africa, or whether in Central Eastern Europe or Western Europe, or North or South America, Australia, India, China, Japan, Pakistan. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter the color of your skin or the sound of your voice. It is what you do with this system, the system that he is bringing forward for us, a system that is built for everyone to succeed. That character of that person, that human spirit, is worthy of praise. We thank our father, Mr. Ash Mufareh, for that, for thinking of us, thinking of the world as a globe, the totality of the human race, in bringing this gift to us. We'll see you guys again in 2 weeks. Myself and the OTECH pros, thank you.
Thank you. Happy early birthday, Chris Johnson.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.